Alright, what's up, guys? My name's Leo Mejia. I'm from the Metro LA Campus Ministry. I am 21 years old, just turned in March. I go to El Camino College, and my major is Spanish. I just wanted to welcome you guys today to this little my quiet time thing. It was my turn to do it, so I've been really going through some stuff in my own emotions and my own walk. So yeah, I just wanted to share to you guys. I've been going over the book of Job. I just started reading it because it's just, I don't know. I've heard a couple of scriptures from it, and it really like impacted me a lot from just hearing how devoted Job and how like extreme measures and like events he was going through. So the ones I want to talk about is the first chapter, which is Job 1. I really liked this little first chapter because it just shows how tested he was and how like devoted he was to God, and how even though through all these like extreme events he was going through, he was still willingly to be devoted and faithful to God. So yeah, I'm gonna just read Job chapter 1 verse 12 through 22. So it says, "The Lord said to Satan, 'Very well then, everything he has is in your power, but on the man himself do not lay a finger.' Then Satan went out from the presence of the Lord. One day when Job's son and daughters were feasting and drinking wine at the oldest brother's house, a messenger came to Job and said, 'The oxen were plowing and the donkeys were grazing nearby, and the Sabeans attacked and made off with them. They put the servants to the sword, and I am the only one who has escaped to tell you.' While he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, 'The fire of God fell from the heavens and burned up the sheep and the servants, and I am the only one who has escaped to tell you.' While he was still speaking, another messenger came and said, 'The Chaldeans formed three raiding parties and swept down on your camels, and made off with them. They put the servants to the sword, and I am the only one who has escaped to tell you.' While he was still speaking, yet another messenger came and said, 'Your sons and daughters were feasting and drinking wine at the oldest brother's house, when suddenly a mighty wind swept in from the desert and struck the four corners of the house. It collapsed on them, and they are dead. And I am the only one who has escaped to tell you.' At this, Job got up and tore his robe and shaved his head. Then he fell to the ground in worship and said, 'Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised.' In all this, Job did not sin by charging God with wrongdoing." So pretty much, it's a pretty crazy um, event that happened to him. Uh, so Satan just wanted to have a challenge in a way, and he asked Lord to give him something, and then he gave Job to him, but he just said that, "Do not touch this man, because this man is a blameless and upright man." So like he took the challenge, and he took Job. He destroyed all of his crops. He just took all of his animals, his pretty much just all his farm stuff, and then eventually he ended up taking his own kids as well. So even though through all these like crazy events, like Job still was worshiping God and praising him for all like the things. Even though like all this horrible stuff was happening in his life, he still decided to follow God and just be with him, because that's how like faithful he was to him. And just from my own little notes that I took, I just put, Job was a blameless and upright man. Satan attacked him by taking his possessions and loved ones. Through all that, he still continued to glorify God and thank him because of his faithfulness. Even though we go through things, we shouldn't blame God, because he's not to blame. Like, but the ruler of this world, which is Satan, like I overall like I think Satan is like the ruler of this world, because God just rules over the heavens, and like we can't. It's not like I'm saying like we shouldn't like blame God I mean, not God, Satan all the time, because like sometimes our own evil doings or just our own thoughts, but Satan plays a little role that plants a little seed in our head that just gets the ball rolling. But like I've been just going through my own stuff and my own life and through my own struggles, and this thing just really lifts me up a lot because it just shows like how like there's people who've had it worse, you know, and that's gone through like horrible things in their life, like Job. But like even though through all that, like I should still like decide and like not even decide, but just choose to glorify and worship God because overall He's the one who rules over over everything, you know, and He's always gonna be there for us and love up on us, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully, like you guys get a little inspiration from it. I know through these tough times of quarantine, it's been a struggle for all of us, definitely. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a good time. Have a good day.